Hello, it's me, Brown Goddess. I just got through working out for today. I think I did an hour and 40 minutes. So I went ahead and got that out of the way. And I just jumped on here to say this right here. Now, I'm not one of those people that go crazy, that's been going crazy through this whole COVID thing. That's just not been me, like panicky. I've always been the use hand sanitizer, don't let people put their hands near my face, wiping off baskets and stuff like that. I've always been that person to do that. But what pisses me off is y'all know I'm not little. Y'all know I'm not a little person. But when I go work out, I'm not like when I was larger, yeah, I sweated. I used to sweat. I sweat a lot more when I was heavier than I am now. So you can't tell, just because I look like this and just worked out for an hour and 40 minutes doesn't mean I didn't go in out and work out. It just means that I don't overly perspire, you know what I'm trying to say, perspire, because I'm not as heavy as I used to be. That don't, like, if you look under my arms, you could probably still wear spot, I don't know, but I use good deodorant. But anyway, that's beside the point. But this, I go in the gym, right, and I already didn't want to take my chances going to the gym because I know how nasty people are. I know how people go to the gym and they don't, they be sweating. They be talking about really like that, like that freaks me out. Somebody beside me running full force like the police is chasing them, or like a dog is chasing them. I'm talking about they moving and sweat is flying, and that freaks me out. That's one thing that I'm like, why, if you gonna run full force, go to a not so close to everybody treadmill. You see what I'm saying? That's what my my issue is on that. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to get to is, so I go there and they doing the social distancing thing where it's every other machine you're working on. It's the space in between each treadmill or whatnot. So anyway, it's this really, really, really big guy. I seen him in there the last time I went to the gym, and he was there, I think, with his wife. His wife was there, but she was like all the way on another she was in another part of the gym. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure, cause I didn't know if this car was gonna turn or not. But so he's right in front of me, like not. It was like me and then a space of ellipticals and then him and a space of ellipticals. Okay, so he's on there. He looked like he'd been on there for a minute. So he's on there. I'm talking about, he's a big guy. Like, I know he pushing over 450. Okay, so he's on the elliptical, so he's sweating. He's sweating. Now, I ain't talking about like, woo. No, I'm talking about, sir, are you gonna be okay sweating? You know what I'm saying? And so he's on there sweating, and he's wiping his head, and he's on the elliptical trying to breaking the hundreds of sweats or whatever. And I don't know if he didn't want to walk over to the cleaning station that was right next to me because his wife was there, and he didn't want to seem like he was trying to walk over there by me. So I saw him get off the elliptical, but then he looked for a second like, dang, this girl, this young girl right here is, because he looked older than me, this younger girl, attractive girl, is over here by the cleaning thing. I don't want my wife to think that I'm trying to flirt with this person, blase blase. You know how some women are. And so I thought, well, maybe he walked all the way down to another one to avoid any misunderstanding that may have transpired. You see what I'm saying? So he goes down there and he doesn't even come back. And he doesn't even come back and wipe down the machine that he just went full force sweating on. And it almost turned my stomach, because that's one of the, that's what I'm saying. That's, look, stuff like that make me want to risk a heat stroke going to the park and working out at the park and limiting myself with other machines and stuff I can work on, like to work my arms and stuff out. I'd rather go catch heat stroke in the park than to go to the gym. And it clearly says in there, like, to wipe down the stuff before and after you get off of it. But this big fella goes and gets off the damn machine and don't even freaking attempt to wipe out. I don't care what your wife, what your girlfriend, what your significant other may have assumed, thought, or figured by you walking over there by me. But you would have had to risk that argument in the car just to wipe down that machine. I just thought that was so freaking disgusting. That he sat up there and didn't even wipe off the damn machine. And I'm thinking about the person who would think probably, oh, just assume like, okay, the person before me wiped it off, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get on it, and then I'll make sure I wipe it off when I get through. That's not what happened at all. He didn't even attempt to wipe it out. So the moral of the story is, work out at home. I'm gone.